Generating Electricity from Kinetic Energy in Order to Break Down the Structure of Bacteria and Waste by Rachel Bresnahan. My project's title is Generating Electricity from Kinetic Energy in Order to Break Down the Structure of Bacteria and Waste. The purpose was to discover if it was possible to generate enough electricity to power a light bulb using kinetic energy from a bike. The light bulb would then heat up a combination of 1 part coffee grounds to 3 parts dirt to destroy all the bacteria. That concoction is just to replicate human waste. Living in a developed nation, we don't always think about what happens to our waste. There's a certain taboo around that, and that needs to stop. With this project, I hope to achieve that. My question was, is it possible to heat up waste to break down the structure of bacteria in it using a renewable power source? During this project, research was conducted on electricity, how generators work, bacteria, composting, and agricultural rules/regulations surrounding human waste. This experiment will examine the possibility of kinetic energy transferring to thermal, electrical, and mechanical energy. It is anticipated that the kinetic energy generated by the movement of the bike will be enough to excite the electrons in the generator and create a current. This current will then power light bulbs that will heat up waste till bacteria can no longer survive. For this project, I wanted to discover if I could generate enough electricity to heat up waste and destroy all bacteria, viruses, and parasites in it. Since this is an innovation, there would be 3 trials. The temperature of the waste would be taken before and after the trial, and adjustments would be made after. This is the procedure I would have followed if I was able to test the innovation. It can be concluded that the innovation would work. The generator produced electricity, and the light bulb lit up and produced heat. As no trials were conducted, I am planning on continuing to assemble and adjust the innovation until it is complete. This project taught me to think about the caloric distribution cycle in a new lens and see something that we think as gross and worth nothing as something that can actually be very useful for humanity. Next steps would include developing a model that is transportable so people can travel while generating their own electricity. Acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge Neil Bresnahan for mentoring me and providing insight into the wiring of certain electronics.